Savor Indiana is the television series that takes you around our great state and introduces you to good food, unexpected destinations, and interesting people. We find those happy surprises which make Indiana such a remarkable state in which to travel, live, and work.
Our community is one that has lost about 9,000 industrial jobs over the last 10 or 15 years. And most communities in Indiana have lost those industrial jobs, and our economy has just tanked. So it's very important now that we try to get some industry back in here. And we have inquiries every day about our community. And I'm sure a good part of that is because Savor Indiana put us on the map all over the state.
Savor Indiana does that. They come into rural communities and they highlight our highlights, and they spotlight what we think is important. And it gives the rest of the state an opportunity to see a rural community in maybe a way that the rest of the state would never see it.
A lot of times on the internet, the first impression a person gets is what they see of our city. And that first impression will allow them to move forward on it or just go to another city. So we have to look first class. And I think when we did Savor Indiana, that made us look first class.
Our marketing company is kind of an extension of our marketing department, and they were really happy with Savor Indiana. They felt the same as us, that it was a great value. The reach that we could get and the audience that it went out to was really good for us.
When you look at marketing a community and you look at billboarding, you look at newspaper print, you look at radio advertising, and then look at regional television marketing, you're only getting 30 seconds here or a minute here or maybe a billboard for 30 days. And those are great outlets of advertising and marketing, but we felt like having a program that would be concentrated in a 30-minute show that could really focus on some highlights in our community were just paramount, and the value for that was excellent.
The staff of Savor Indiana was really great to work with, and with their experience helped us to make, I think, what were really wise decisions. The scripts that were written were well thought out. A lot of research went into creating them and helped us to see what were some of the most important aspects of what we wanted to show to people outside of Carroll County.
They're tremendous. Greg and Marla putting the script together, putting the shots together, really work and coordinate with the local leadership to make this the best possible production.
It came together easy for us. I enjoyed it. It was actually fun, and I participated myself.
We're developing instructional materials available through our website and Indiana Humanities to help you dig deeper into subjects of interest on the show. We hope you'll enjoy these free materials that reflect the Indiana core academic standards on our high-tech field trips through Indiana.
Students love it. It's actually a gathering tool and a way for us to start our discussion on a particular topic where we could see what we're going to be studying or learning about. As a teacher, I cannot take them there, but I've had students who have enjoyed some of the things or clips they've seen, and their parents have taken them there on the weekend or during spring break or during the summer.
Not only were our partners happy to have the show, but we had feedback from our partners that people were watching the show and coming directly to their business because of the show, and that's pretty much the goal of what we were trying to do.
Right after they started airing, we saw an increase in traffic. We know that people saw the Savor Indiana segments. We were getting people from the Merrillville area, for example.
We get people coming in and saying they'd just seen us on television and excited to find us.
We saw benefit of advertising from relatively low expense for this type of exposure. That plus the ability to use the video segments that were created in other ways for our individual communities and organizations.
We have taken pieces of the show and used them for presentations. We've used them in the industrial park for economic development purposes, to look at bringing new teachers or new physicians. It's been an opportunity for us to promote our community by even using segments of the show.
If you have the opportunity to do this for your community, it's probably the greatest thing that you can do.
Get on board, because it will be something that you will truly savor.